Yesterday, Gerald and I stopped by the Nike HQ and we got a small glimpse of what's ahead for the LeBron 16s. And without further ado, I present you Jason Petrie.
What's different about the mind state when he's starting that first season with a new team? Like his first year in Miami, his first year back in Cleveland, now in LA. How is that process different, or is it different?
It doesn't change the process, it definitely changed the insights. I remember changing the thinking when he was talking about going back to Cleveland and how his role would change from Miami. And he was talking about being able to run out and break with K-Love's going to be throwing great outlet passes, and Kyrie's going to be running, and he wanted to be faster. And so we started, that led us to some of the Zoom things we were trying, and reducing some of the material led to some Soldier 10 stuff. That can, I just try to pick his brain for what he's thinking his role is going to be and how he's going to be using, his body on court that season. I haven't really talked to him too much about LA, but I think it's like he wants to run and jump and go with these young boys and teach, and so I imagine he's been trending towards lower and faster and hasn't told us otherwise. So it's like I'm just going off his excitement now.
Oh,
yeah, nobody's touching LeBron's stuff for me, and maybe these guys over here sometimes. But that's only because he trusts me with we have a bond and a relationship to where kind of he's relying on me to make sure he's got what he needs out there. But yeah, we tested all that stuff, and since I'm putting those together with insights from LeBron on shoes that he loves, and hey, we played enough basketball. If you put a big strap across the middle, it's only going to help it play better as long as you put it in the right place. So we think about all that stuff. But the LeBron watch this year wasn't really about giving him a technical advantage. It was more of a just have fun out there. You know what I mean? But man, that's kind of a good idea. How can we add a technical advantage to a LeBron watch? Might have to think about that one.
So this shoe has similarities to the 15s, the bottoms. What's different about the 16s compared to the 15s?
Shots fired, huh? That's how you feel?
I'm just trying to get some info.
I'm just playing. No, one thing is this was a brand new airbag last year that we built specifically for LeBron, and he loved it. And so what we didn't want to do was necessarily go away from it because it was a great system for him. He obviously performed reasonably well last year in it. But what we want to do is how could we improve it? And really there was two thoughts: how we could make it a little faster and make it a little more stable. So you guys might have seen last year we put some little fins on his airbags on the 15, just because LeBron's a monster, and he just needed a little bit more out there sometimes. But we've incorporated that upgrade, if you will, into this shoe. So you got a little wider base to kind of push off from. And then there was a little tendril of rubber here on the 15. What we've done is decoupled this toe cap and added a little bit of a flex groove there. So now just a little bit more free to flex, toe off, kind of move around up there. So hopefully the bag's a little quicker. It's a little bit lower to the ground, about 1.5 millimeters than the 15 was. So you're a little closer to the court. It's like an Indy car. You just go in, you don't change the whole engine out at the end of a race or an end of a season. You kind of go in and tighten the screws a little bit. You add a little bit here, add a little bit here. So you just eke out a few more horsepower or whatever you need to get through kind of that next challenge. That's how we're kind of looking at that in the incremental timeline as we go through LeBron's innovation. Black, red, it's just that killer mentality, like playoff time, all that kind of stuff. Just even LeBron saw it and was like, man, when the Bulls came out, 72-10 year with that black shorts with the red pinstripes, you knew you wasn't beating that team. It's like that feeling of fear is already set in. That's why you see the lion back there, and even the eyes are red. And folk, I was inspired by the Game 6 in Boston when we had the stare, and the lion's just lion look at you with them red eyes, you're about to get eaten, and then just a little nod to his career, this font and this little detail straight from the Zoom generation. So just from 1 to the 16, this guy's been doing this at this level, and always just been that killer out there. So just a little bit of a nod to that.
Jason actually showed us a bunch of the upcoming colorways. Unfortunately, it's under embargo, so I can't really show you the footage just yet, but I do have the footage, so stay tuned for a future episode when the embargoes are lifted, and then I can show you. But yeah, it's a lot of fire coming up. We also got to see the Harlem Fashion Row LeBron 16s. Super clean in real life, incredible. They are only available in women's sizes up to a women's 12, so if you wear a men's, I would say 10.5 and under, you're probably good. Also, we got a special delivery yesterday. Cue the footage. So the good folks over at Pizza Hut stopped by. Gerald has the parka and the pie tops.
True. I used to work at Pizza Hut.
Yeah, that is a true statement. Okay, so they dropped off the home gating kickoff kit, and it's customized I chose the New York Giants. Shout out to Victor
Cruz.
Yes. Congratulations on the retirement. And yeah, shout out Saquon. Shout out Odell for the huge contract. Wow, look at this. What do you call this? A thermal? A thermos?
Is it a swell bottle?
Is it?
I think it is. If it is, they hooked you up very nicely.
Ooh, hooked it up with some Bose speakers. Bam. We got the Giants snapback. Got a little keychain action. Ooh. Beer opener. Comes in handy. And a Giants hoodie. Now, they gave me this because they're starting a new program. It's called Game Plan. So all you have to do is sign up, and every week you can enter for a chance to win cool custom prizes like this. I think they mentioned something about winning a free TV too. So yeah, duh. And also, if you order a pizza after you sign up through Game Plan, you up your chances to win. Increase your odds.
All you do is win.
Gerald, you guess which pie is which? You get the entire pie. So I think.
Okay, let me wait.
I don't
Can
even
smell?
know what pies we have. There's definitely a meat lovers.
Okay. I think that's meat lovers.
Okay. By the way, these are custom NFL pizza boxes. If you download the Beanbag Blitz app, you can play cornhole. Is that what they call that game?
Oh, on the app?
Yeah, on the app.
Okay.
So let's review. Okay, if this is meat lovers, he gets the entire pie. Oh, this is
The Supreme.
yes. Well, there you have it. I know some of you are commenting, why aren't you mentioning anything about the Eminem Kamikaze album? Well, I'm sure you'll get more insight on that when Everyday Struggle comes back next week. As far as my thoughts, I love the Kamikaze track, love the beef, the lyrical warfare. I love MGK's response. The Joe Budden podcast is crazy. Should be interesting to see what transpires out of this. I got a lot of editing to do. I got racks coming in later. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.